Hey everybody, it has been a while since I've done a video to kind of catch you up on where I'm at and what I'm doing. Uh, I am still on light duty. I'm still doing my volunteer work at the place that hands out food to homeless people and families in crisis and whatever. The surgeon has told me that I have a pinched nerve in my neck. I have a torn ligament in my rotator cuff. One of the ligaments for my rotator cuff is torn. He's telling me because of my age and because of where they're at, it would be better to let both of those heal on their own than it would be for me to go through a surgery. And for him to do any surgery on it, he would cause more damage than he would good. So anyway, I am in limbo right now. He told me the other day that because he is a surgeon and there's nothing for him to operate on, so he has released me from his care. But it still leaves me, he still has the restriction of basically not lifting anything heavier than my fork and not lifting anything over my head. Both of those cause problems. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that, and I'm in limbo waiting to see what the company wants to do now. He can't say when I will be healed. He said a younger person may have already been healed up and back on the road, but an older person, because of my age, it may take months, weeks, months, years. He can't give me a definitive answer on that. It may never heal. So I'm waiting on the company to see what they want to do. In the meantime, I keep getting letter after letter after letter from attorneys wanting me to sue Crete and to come up with some kind of a settlement. So, I mean, it happens. I'm getting these letters from attorneys every day. So I'm really not the kind of person that just ups and sues you over anything. I really don't want to go down that route if we don't want to. And so far, Crete has been, they have treated me real good. They've paid me every week. So while it's not what I would make while I'm out on the road, I'm not going broke doing it either. So it's not bad. While I enjoy working at the nonprofit down there, handing out food to families that are in crisis and families that their money runs out before the month runs out, so that the end of the month comes and they're hungry. I hand out food to those kind of people. So that's a good thing, and I don't mind doing it, but that's not my calling in life. So anyway, the real purpose I wanted to do this video for, after I had COVID, I had the COVID cough. And I probably should say that instead of that cough, I'm going to start calling it the RONA, just so the people that come through and filter this and want to kick out and throw me off of YouTube, I'm going to call it the RONA from here on out. Anyway, I had the RONA cough. I was completely over the RONA virus, but anyway, I couldn't get rid of the cough. I called my doctor up, and he says there's really nothing you can do. It may last a couple of months, it may not. Anyway, I stopped at 4 different pharmacies in 2 different states and asked the pharmacist, what have you got? What can I take? And they're telling me that all of the cough medicine, no matter what brand it is, all of it, the only active ingredients they have is that it starts with a D, diphenhydramine or whatever it is. It starts with a D. And that's why you get Allegra-D, you get, whatever -D. It's all got the same stuff in it. Doesn't matter what brand it is. That's the only stuff that they'll give you for a cough anymore. Cough syrups, it all has the same stuff in it. So basically none of that was doing me any good. What it did do was cause my sinuses to drain all the time, which caused me to cough up phlegm like crazy, because I had this cough to start off with. Now I got all this phlegm to deal with. So I called Crete has a program that it's part of their insurance program where you can call, and for a really low rate, 24 hours a day, you can call and talk to a doctor or a physician's assistant about anything. If you need a prescription, they can prescribe it. If you just need advice, they can tell you that too. So anyway, I called them and told them that I had the RONA cough, and I couldn't seem to get rid of it. I couldn't, it's aggravating. It's just, especially when I wake up and after I lay down and in the middle of the night, it wakes me up coughing up all this phlegm. So they told me to quit taking all the cough medicine and to take an antihistamine. Now, I'm not telling you this is going to cure, if you have the RONA cough, I ain't telling you this is going to cure you or not. It's up to you. I'm just telling you what I got some relief from. So they told me to take an antihistamine, and I got the strongest antihistamine I could find on at the local Walgreens, and I started taking that every day, which immediately stopped all the phlegm. So that helped quite a bit. Although I was still coughing, I had this dry, tickling cough I was still coughing. So my brother let me tell you this. It's not necessarily my brother. One of my family members, an extended family members, is a physician's assistant for a holistic doctor. So they are a physician's assistant holistic doctor. And their advice when my brother got this was to buy a nebulizer. Now, a nebulizer is a machine. It's just a little machine like this. You hook it. It's got a hose to it, and it blows air. A really light blowing of air. And I don't know if you can see when I turn it on here, you can see the steam that it's blowing out, or mist. You put a little bit of whatever it is you want to turn into a mist. You put it in the bottom of this thing, take the cap off, put it in the bottom, put the cap back on, and turn it on, and it blows. Now, they do have masks that you can, if this part comes off, you can put a mask on here and just wear it as a mask. Anyway, they told me to get some colloidal silver. I'm going to leave this. This is the brand name. This is 500 parts per million. The stuff is kind of brown, a dark brown color. You really don't need this droplet in order to pour it into this thing. But this is what I had. Colloidal silver, 500 parts per million. I got it from Amazon. Also, I got this stuff. And it is a nose pump spray, colloidal silver. So it says sinus relief. Colloidal silver is a known antibacterial. It is known for its healing properties, and there's all kinds of stuff that's got colloidal silver in it now for its antibacterial properties. But anyway, this is the stuff I used in the nebulizer. Just pour just a little bit, that much, a quarter of an inch in the bottom of this thing, and breathe it twice a day for about 5 days. When you first do it, you're gonna start coughing and coughing and coughing until you get used to it. But anyway, do it for a couple of minutes in the morning, a couple of minutes at night. Take your antihistamines. That's what ended. It took a little longer than 5 days for me, but it eventually, I quit doing this and continued with the antihistamines, and it solved the RONA cough. So I am thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled. I won't say it's a cure. Nobody these days, if you tell somebody that this is a cure for something, they want to come lock you up. Them poor Amish guys, one of them Amish farmers was making some kind of a salve out of beeswax and bee pollen and whatever, and you could put it on scrapes and burns and cuts, and it would HEAL the whatever cuts and burns you had and scrapes and anyway, he put it on the can that it was a cure, and they come locked him up. Took everything he had. So I can't tell you nothing is a cure for anything. But I can tell you I got relief from the RONA cough using a nebulizer and colloidal silver. This one's 500 parts per million. So made by a company called Natural Path Silver Wings. And it just says it's for immune support. So the other thing is made by Argentin 23. And it says it's a natural nasal spray and for sinus relief. So during the day, I would hit the little pump deal, take this with me, keep it in my pocket, and I would, use it in both nostrils several times a day. And at night, I'd do the nebulizer and do this for a couple of minutes. Anyway, if you try that and have good success with it, please pass it on, because there's a bunch of people that's still going around hacking and coughing after they've got over the RONA. Anyway, I hope this this information helps you out. We have sold our house here. Things are really moving along quickly right now, and we have a lot of stuff going on, but they have not told me they're ready to sign ready to finalize the sale yet. That's still coming. I'm thinking the earliest that's going to happen is sometime in November. So anyway, I will try to keep you informed as I get something to tell you about. I hope you guys that are out there on the road, y'all are doing well and you're staying safe. I hope you can find a place to park, man. My prayer for you is that you find a safe place to park tonight and every night. So anyway, thank you for stopping in. If you're one of my over 200 subscribers now, thank you. I really appreciate you. We'll see you out somewhere on the road.